The Phantom Toll Booth, a book review. Milo was a young boy who lived in San Francisco in the States. He lacked for nothing. Being an only child at home, he was surrounded by all sorts of expensive toys. In school too, there was nothing that he could complain about. But Milo was bored. Nothing really interested him. He thought of everything as a waste of time and school as the greatest waste of time of all. Poor Milo. There's nothing for me to do, nowhere I'd care to go, and hardly anything worth seeing, he thought. But on one long afternoon, like any other, Milo suddenly received a huge parcel with a bright blue envelope attached to one side. The envelope was addressed to him, "For Milo, who has plenty of time." Wouldn't you be surprised if something like this happened to you? So was Milo. "I don't think it's my birthday," he puzzled. "And Christmas must be months away, and I haven't been outstandingly good, or even good at all." Milo was an honest boy, so he admitted the last bit to himself. He couldn't return the parcel. There was no sender's address on it. So, just in order to be polite, Milo decided to open the envelope. "One genuine turnpike toll booth," it was written inside. "Easily assembled at home and for use by those who have never traveled in lands beyond." There was also a list of the contents of the parcel. It contained 1. Genuine turnpike toll booth to be erected according to directions. 3. Precautionary signs to be used in a precautionary fashion. Assorted coins for use in paying tolls. 1. Map, up to date and carefully drawn by master cartographers, depicting natural and man-made features. 1. Book of rules and traffic regulations which may not be bent or broken. And in smaller letters at the bottom it concluded, "Results are not guaranteed, but if not perfectly satisfied, your wasted time will be refunded." Because Milo had nothing else to do, he followed the directions and erected the toll booth. It was a proper booth with windows and a roof and a coin box. But what's the use? Thought Milo. There was no highway attached to the booth. Nevertheless, Milo set up the precautionary signs, unfolded the map, and chose a destination. He chose it at random because he had never heard of any of the places shown on the map, and so one was as good as any other. Milo was not sure that this new game would turn out to be interesting. He sat in his toy car, approached the booth, paid the toll with the coins, and drove past the toll booth. But when he looked back, oh wonder of wonders, the toll booth had disappeared along with Milo's room and even his house. He found himself speeding down a highway into an unknown territory. What happened next is the story of Norman Juster's novel the phantom toll booth. Though Milo didn't know it then, he had begun his journey in the land of expectations. He was in the kingdom of wisdom. He had many adventures there. He had to rescue the princesses Rhyme and Reason from castles of air. Was he successful in his mission? Who were the strange people and creatures he met there? What happened to the toll booth? Did Milo see it again? Did Milo find his life interesting later on? You must read the novel to find it out. The novel, The Phantom Toll Booth, was written more than 50 years ago, but it continues to be a classic of children's literature. It is a fantasy, but it has an important message for children all over the world. It has helped them to look at their school and studies in a new light.